My name is Carl Babbitt. I'm 56 years old, live in Keene. I'm the director of Cheshire County Aftercare Program, which works with men and women coming out of prison to rehabilitate them, to help them with their rehabilitation. Um, Born and raised in Worcester, Massachusetts. Um, Spent most of my time in Walpole State Prison. Did a total of 17 years in prison, 11 years for murder, and 6 years for running guns. The overall goal and mission of the program is to um, help rehabilitate men and women coming out of prison for them to be productive citizens and to contribute back into society. Instead of taking from society, help them contribute back into society by becoming the person that they are meant to be. The program in itself began in actually May of 2000, Mother's Day weekend, when I walked into Simon's School, where the church I was attending at the time was meeting. And what happened was I had three men come alongside me and help me and encouraged me to stay strong and stay out of jail and do the right thing. This guy Dave is from South Carolina. So he's in the program and he's doing good. He's staying at the shelter.
I got involved in the program. I went to jail in August, and I ran into Carl and Cliff. They used to come in every Tuesday nights, and at first I didn't go, and then I kept wondering. I'm like, they stayed in the room for about maybe half an hour or so. So the following Tuesday night, they came in. I'm like, I think I'm going in and check it out, So I did. And I really had a pretty nice time. They asked me questions about what's going on with me and, how am I coping with being there where I was. And I told them I didn't like it. Nobody likes being locked up. But, once you go in and you talk to them and you get to know them, you feel comfortable with them, and they make you feel comfortable, And it's one of our mottos is, what's said here stays here, and I like that.
And then when he got out, I started working with him when he was inside, and when I got out, he contacted me, and we've been in constant contact. He goes to our Wednesday night group. He goes to our church, which is a Hope Chapel, and he basically does trying to do the right thing. And he needs a lot of encouragement.
Outside, the program is beneficial to me because some of the things that I did before, I don't do now, or I try to stay away from them. It's hard, because you got your freedom back. It's all kinds of temptation out there. And now I think about it and I say, should I do this? Or risk going back, or should I just stay in this box that I'm in, and just keep it moving forward?
Because most of these men, when they get out, they need structure. You can't just let them out. Like, most people don't know that when a person is released, they release them right downtown at the bus station, and whatever you went in with is what you're coming out on. And so that's our program. We give them clothes, housing, phone cards so they can call their families, and help them with shelter and help them to get their feet up back on the ground. Because if you don't give these men and women hope, they're just going to go back to their same routine.
The woman at AA knew of the program, and she guided me to Carl. And ever since then, he's been nothing but a major help, anytime, day or night. If I need to call him, if I feel like using or anything, I can call him up, and he comes and he's there every single time I've ever needed him. He's been there. If I didn't meet Carl, I probably would have got right back out and went back to drinking and done what I always do, get in trouble again and go right back. But he's sober, and he's been sober, and he helps me if I struggle at all. I can just pick up the phone at any time, and he helps me in any way that he can. And I mean, Kyle and Cliff are godsends. If it weren't for people like him that are willing to help, because there's not many people out there that'll help people getting out and stuff. And I mean, if more people could get involved and help people getting out, there's not a lot of resources, but you have to be willing to make the first step, and that's what I did. And sometimes Kyle's a no-nonsense type of guy. He'll tell you how it is, whether you like it or not. But it's excellent. I wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for Kyle and Cliff's help. I'd be right back in.
This group, to me, is a group well-deserved and well-needed for people like me, for men like me. It's all men's group. It's a group where you can go into, talk about your feelings, talk about what's going on within you, And if you have a heart to be true, say what you got to say. They listen. It don't just go in this ear and come out this ear. They really listen to you. So I just want to say, I thank God for Carl and Cliff and the group, because I'd probably still be locked down. And I hate being locked down, Nobody deserves to be locked down unless you do a crime that you deserve to be locked down for. The group is a really good group. And if a man is going through changes, going through situations, trials and tribulations, they should really look into getting into this group, because the group is real. It's really real. It really is.
The thing I want to add is we are a Chester County Aftercare program. We are a all volunteer program. We are not funded by state or federal funds. We are all volunteer. And if you want to be encouraged to be a part of the program, just check us out at chesteraftercare.org.